Vanthiyathevan, chapter 13. In the northern parts of Chola Empire, a chariot was moving forward to Mamallapuram, a city popular for rock temples and other monuments made almost 300 years ago. And now Kanchipuram became the popular as the capital city of the late Pallavas. And now Adithya Karikalan was camping in Kanchi. Now, in the chariot, the prince Adithya Karikalan and his friend Parthipendran and his grandfather, father of his mother, Malaiyamaan, are moving toward Mamallapuram. There is some sad feelings in their faces. They want to talk one another about something. So they search for a lonely place on the rocky area of Mamallapuram. They get down from the chariot and go and sit near the sea on the rocks. They are talking about Vanthiyathevan because they got a news that Vanthiyathevan was chased by the soldiers of Parthipendran as he was mistook as the spy from Kanchipuram. Parthipendran got angry. How can they tell our person as a spy and impose punishment as he should be caught as a spy and do conspiracy against the Chola Empire? That is the crime imposed on Vanthiyathevan. Adithya Karikalan also got anger. How can they try to arrest my friend? Like that they are talking each other. Malaiyamaan consoled them. I heard some news, bad news about other local kings. In the last week, there was a meet in the Kadambur palace, and at that time, your friend Vanthiyathevan was in the palace. Adithya Karikalan surprised and asked, "How can you say it? How can you know that? Are you blaming my friend?" Like Karikalan asked. Parthipendran also supported Vanthiyathevan. He was very much energetic and will do some nasty things, but he will never be a traitor. He will never cheat us. I know his character. Like that he supported. Malaiyamaan told in detail, "Yes, I know that. I have some persons like spies in the Kadambur palace also, because I am also a local king. I have some persons in every region. And I came to know that so many local kings and big persons come to the meet and discuss about throning Vanthiyathevan by dethroning Adithya Karikalan. And I also doubt Vanthiyathevan may be working for them. But it was clear when know the news from the Tanjai that privateers chasing him on the crime imposed on him as a spy. He escaped from Tanjavur, Chinna Privateer team, and I think now he might reach Padayare to meet Kundavai. Karikalan felt happy hearing the news. Parthipendran criticized now and then about Vanthiyathevan. He's a strong and brave man, but he will do some false things when seeing only beautiful ladies. Immediately Karikalan told, that's why I sent him to Kundavai. After meeting Kundavai, surely he will change that childish character, like that he told. Adithya Karikalan planned and sent Vanthiyathevan to know the details in the Chola capitals. Because he already heard about something about the opposite teams. Now Malaiyamaan clarified it. Yes. Now all the most of the local kings and privateers are ready to crown Vanthiyathevan, and for that purpose they will compel emperor and will get the letter to arrest Arunmozhi and Karikalan. Parthipendran told, how it can be? We can move our soldiers toward Tanjavur and destroy privateers and others. Immediately Malaiyamaan, the old man, because of his experience, he controlled Karikalan and Parthipendran. Whenever you decided to move forward with the army, immediately the public and others will start to think against you. Privateers and others will boost that thing or make that news, as Karikalan tried to invade into the territory of his father itself. He was trying to dethrone the Chola Emperor Sundara Chola. Then the whole Chola Empire will be against you. So we must not do that. Let us hope for the best. Now we can wait for the message from Vanthiyathevan. Before that, you, Karikalan and Arunmozhi should be come together in one place. Because now Karikalan is in the one place and Arunmozhi is in other place, and Chola Emperor is in the middle, in different places. So the enemies can plan and do anything against them. So to overcome their plans, at least the prince, both the prince should be in the one place. The brothers can unite and plan anything. So you just plan to bring Arunmozhi back. Parthipendran agreed to go to Sri Lanka and bring Arunmozhi also. And then we can plan the next programs. Malaiyamaan told the children, and he started to saw a drama or musical drama nearby. Parthipendran and Karikalan start to talk about him. Even in this age, he is very much energetic and going to enjoy music and drama, even in the current position. What will we do in his age? Like that they discussed. After they left alone, Parthipendran and Karikalan start to discuss in deep about all the things. Parthipendran compelled Adithya Karikalan to move forward to Thanjai and meet Chola Emperor. That will be a solution to solve all the problems now. Now Karikalan told, no, I could not easily go to Thanjai. And whenever he talked about Thanjavur, he felt sad and some confusion in his face. Parthipendran asked about that. Because from the younger age, he knew about Karikalan. He was very much energetic and powerful in the battlefield. In the younger age, a few years back, he took the captaincy of the Chola army and destroyed the Pandya family, and he cut the head of Pandya and bring it to the Chola capital. So he was so much brave, but now he was very much confused. He will got angry, short-tempered, again and again. And whenever talk about Thanjai, he was avoiding the topic. Parthipendran asked about that in a friendly way. Now, Karikalan started to tell his feelings. Dear friend, you don't know what is in my mind. I am just acting like brave and strong now. Really, I am very much fear of some things. That's why I avoid going to Thanjai for the last few years. Almost two years he didn't went to Thanjai, even to meet his father and mother. He will send letters only to invite father and mother. There is a reason for it. Something haunting my heart. That's why I could not go there. Now Parthipendran, with love and friendliness, asked, so with soft words, if you can tell, expose the feelings to me, that will console yourself. Like that he told, and Adithya Karikalan started to tell his flashback. Really, I am fearing of not the army, not adversaries, not other enemies. Only I am fearing of a lady in Thanjavur. And that is Nandini. Immediately Parthipendran understand, because he noticed in the past he got confused and tensioned only when he took the name of Nandini. But he could not know what is happened between Karikalan and Nandini. Now Karikalan started to tell. If you want to know about me, you should understand the childhood of myself and Nandini also. When we were child in the Thanjai capital, once our grandmother brought a girl, Nandini, to here in the capital palace and told that she was belonged to some poor family, the family of Alvakadiya, and she was in her poor family, and grandmother only brought her to palace for some purpose. All the children played with Nandini with happy and as a friend. But from the childhood itself, Kundavai and Nandini had some jealous on each other. Kundavai ill-treat Nandini. At that time, Karikalan felt a soft corner on Nandini. Actually, when they start to grow up, Nandini was brought back to her family, and after a few years only, she came back. In the meantime, they grown up, and when Adithya Karikalan meet Nandini again, the friendship become like a love, real love. But Karikalan couldn't understand the mentality of the elders. The grandmother and others always tried to avoid Nandini from mingling with the royal children. That made Adithya Karikalan to make more love on Nandini. She wanted to marry Karikalan also. But some problems came between them because of the elders. Still, he didn't forget her. He loved her in mind. After some time, some political things happened in the Chola Empire, and Pandyans start to regroup their army in Madurai. So, a Chola army has to go there. At that time, Karikalan has to take the charge even in his younger age. And he go with the army. Went with the army and destroyed the Pandyan army. And at that time they got a news in the war front that Pandyan king was hiding in some place. So Karikalan and other in the army moved forward that place. Even Parthipendran was in the army at that time. When reached the place, and he heard, Adithya Karikalan inquired and heard something about the area. He know that's belonged to a poor family in the area, and he know that it may be belong to the family of Nandini. So he ordered his army to not enter into that area. He wanted to not disturb that family because her father is a priest and a soft mannered family. So the army should not enter that area. And if we know that Madurai king, the Pandyan king, was inside that place, Karikalan himself go to the house in the garden. But he shocked to see that the Pandyan king was nursed by Nandini there. Nandini was nursing the Pandyan. Very much attached to Pandyan king. Seeing it, the short-tempered Karikalan forget all the things, all the other things. He got anger, and because of the short temper, he entered into the house and immediately start to attack the Pandyan king. Actually, he was injured and Nandini was treating her. She tried to block Karikalan and request, plead, beg for leaving the Pandyan king in that moment. because he was totally injured. And she told that he is my husband also, to save the Pandyan king. But that words made Karikalan more anger, and immediately he take his sword and cut the neck of Pandyan king. With anger, he took that head and came out of the hut and came out and joined the army. As see the cutted head of the opposite king, all the army, the person soldiers enjoyed, thrilled, and start to move with Karikalan out of that place. Only Nandini was inside the hut. When Karikalan killed the Pandyan king, even after Nandini begged, request, she felt anger and looked at Karikalan. That face, that reaction, haunting Karikalan again and again for the last 2 years. Because he know that it was not because of just anger. It was full of revenge, vengeance, like a tigers. After some time, because of the success in the war, all the Chola Empire was started to celebrate. In the celebration, Karikalan forget the things. After some time, when he came to Thanjavur, he saw Nandini again. But at this time, she was wife of Parthipendran. Actually, in the relationship, now she is the wife of his grandfather. So she is in the position of grandma. And when all the ladies came to praise and receive Karikalan after the journey of war, he defeated the enemies and came back. All the ladies garlanding and throwing flowers on him and received. In the row of ladies, Karikalan saw Nandini also. As a grandmother, she started to receive and talk to him. Karikalan couldn't digest it and could not understand that things. After that, he didn't try to meet Nandini or go to Thanjavur. Even though once he tried to meet Nandini and told the things. At that time also she told, yes, I am ready to come with you because only the person you are loving me, like that. But she put some conditions to make her the queen of the Chola Empire, like that. Hearing the words, again Karikalan got angry and left the place. But he know that, he think that, he was very much sure that Nandini came to Thanjavur as the wife of Parthipendran only to take revenge on myself. Like that he started to think. That's why he avoided going to Thanjavur. And still, Adithya Karikalan felt sorry for her. Still love her in mind. But he had some guilty conscience because I killed Pandyan king even when she pleaded for his life. After that, so many nights he haunted by the dreams of Pandyan king and Nandini's face. Like that, Karikalan told everything about Nandini. So, Parthipendran and Karikalan again discuss about it. Because all the plans doing by privateers to dethrone Karikalan and to crown Madurandagan and everything happened in the Chola Empire for the time being, the bad things, everything planned and executed by privateers are done by Nandini or encouraged or planned by Nandini only to take revenge on Adithya Karikalan. Parthipendran understand everything. Now he understand the feelings of Karikalan and he start to hate Nandini even he didn't saw in the past. At that time, Malaiyamaan again came back and joined with them. What you decided? Parthipendran told, I will go to Sri Lanka to bring back Arunmozhi. And now, I think it is better the brothers united and stand in the place. Like that they told. Okay. Then you just prepare for the journey, Malaiyamaan asked. And we have to prepare for some other things to face the problems. Like that they decided. Dear friends, this is the end of the first part of Ponniyin Selvan. And I want to, or I like to condense this part to tell in 10 chapters or 10 videos. But I could not condense more than that. Now I am finishing the first part in 13th chapter. So, after this, taking a break, we will again start the second part in some more detail.